Beneath the surface, good is growing. I am aware that you are still unable to see it. That's why the season is so challenging. Makes this. You're searching for proof, for indications that things are shifting. However, all you see when you listen to music is the same ground. The same unanswered questions, the same waiting. It's frequently more significant what you don't see than what you do, because some of the best things I make start below the surface, out of sight, growing slowly and patiently. About a seed, God says, consider, nothing appears to happen when it is first planted. Weeks and days go by, and the ground remains unchanged. However, beneath the surface, life is expanding, strength is growing, and roots are forming. Your life is not as motionless as it seems. I've been working while you've been preoccupied with what hasn't happened, on things you can't see yet, developing your fortitude, strengthening your faith, setting up opportunities, arranging details, and revealing previously hidden pathways. I know you've been tempted to believe nothing is evolving, but the reason for this is that you have been gauging growth solely by what is apparent. Not every growth is visible right away. Not every advancement makes an announcement. Some of the most significant changes take place in secret. You've developed in ways that no one is aware of. You've grown stronger, smarter, and more resilient than you were. You've made it through things that you used to find overwhelming. And despite how challenging the journey has been, it has transformed you. Never undervalue what's going on below the surface. It doesn't necessarily follow that something isn't real just because it is invisible. The mere fact that something isn't evident doesn't imply that it isn't expanding. Some of you are irritated because you are comparing your timeline to someone else's. Your harvest without realizing that they had a season underground as well. They also had hidden and waiting seasons. Avoid comparing your start to the success of someone else. Have faith in the procedure I'm guiding you through. Have faith in the progress you can't yet quantify. Have faith in the work being done in places that are invisible to the human eye. The adversary wants you to lose patience and give up soon, to leave before the growth is apparent, because he is aware that you will eventually reap the rewards if you remain faithful, youngster. Just because the seed hasn't yet penetrated the soil doesn't mean you should dig it up. If you don't see results right away, don't give up on the process. Nothing should be assumed just because something is happening at the moment. Things are being prepared that you haven't yet imagined. Pain becomes purpose, lessons become wisdom, blessings are arranged and healing occurs. There hasn't been any empty waiting. The quiet hasn't been pointless. It has not been a waste of time. Beneath the surface, something positive is developing. When you look back, you'll see that what seemed like inactivity was actually getting ready. Development was what seemed to be delayed. Growth was what seemed like silence. Continue to nourish your faith. Continue to show up. Continue to have faith because roots always grow before fruit appears at 3:46. Furthermore, you are unaware of the strength of what I am developing in your life. Don't judge the story based on what you can see right now, because there is something lovely beneath the surface, just getting started, and it will emerge into the light at the appropriate moment. Type "something good is growing" in the comments if you think God is at work beneath the surface. If you were inspired by this message, sending a super thanks can help you maintain your trust during a time of waiting. Your kindness aids those who are struggling, praying, and looking for hope are reached by messages of faith. We're all reminding hearts surrounding the